Hey guys, I'm going to quickly talk about painting the background. First, you want to get all the colored pencils done on your flying object, on all the details, on any planets, whatever. Just shade away from that light source, just like we've been practicing. You can look at the video I posted before this if you want those tips. But I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the background. Anywhere that you don't have your object, you're going to paint either with acrylic or watercolor. If you're at home, you have the watercolor paints, but you're also welcome to paint with acrylic if you have acrylic paints at home. It's up to you. For class, we're going to probably use mostly acrylic and start with a black background. And you just paint around everything. Paint all the way to the edges. I'm not going to just because I'm on my desk right here, but a nice, easy, simple black. And the paint in here in the classroom is on the back counter, and you can see I've put some black paint on my palette. Probably this is about like a quarter size or 50-cent piece amount for your whole page is probably good. I got a little too much because I have a smaller page here that I'm doing it on. Your next step after you do the black is to take a sponge, and I like to get like some of these blues and purples and pinks on. You can either let your background dry or you can do it when it's a little bit tacky. It'll just be a little more crisp if it's dry, but I've mixed up like this white, purplish, pinkish blue, and I'm gonna like sponge that onto certain parts of my background. If you kind of sponge that in, it gives it the look of kind of like a Milky Way or some kind of like galaxy space look with those kind of colors. And you can dip in more blue or more pink or more purple if you want to add that interest in your background. And again, you don't have to have it everywhere. It can depend on where your object is. And then the last final step is you can use white as like stars. You can either flick this with a paintbrush by covering up your object with a piece of paper, or you can just like use the back of your paintbrush and oh, the back of my paintbrush is wet here. And just dot and dip it in. I'll flick a little bit of paint, but I want to be really careful because I'm at my desk, so I'm going to wipe this off. And I'm going to flick a little paint on there. And again, you can cover up your main object with